Okay, the next technique that we're going to talk about is called pointillism, or dots. Pointillism might sound kind of fancy, but when I was in college and had my art courses, it was called pointillism, and now we've just simplified it to dots or dotting. If you want to call it pointillism, you can, but that's the official name of it. Again, this sheet right here came in your class kit if you ordered the kit from the Angel Company. And we are going to continue on. That will be our third coloring technique that we're going to talk about. So let's get started. Okay, pointillism is all about dots and filling up your area completely with dots. And you can vary the size of them. Being heavy-handed, I usually have consistently thick little dots like this. I'm trying to work on how much weight I put on my markers, so trying to get some thin ones in there. I really have to think about it. And right now I'm just trying to get this colored so you don't have to watch me fill up this whole circle with dots. Okay, so that's pretty covered. Next I'm going to go in with my R85 and I'm going to dot to this piece right here, to that tick mark there. Again, if you want to do a combination of light and heavier dots, that's up to you. If you want to focus on noticing how heavy or light-handed you are, just be aware of that, because as you color in an image, those are little things that really can determine the outcome, the final look of what you've colored in. Okay, now I'm going to pull my R89 and I'm going to concentrate on this segment right here. Before we do that, I'm going to put that back down. I'm going to go back to my R81 and I'm going to soften that blend. Now, by taking my R81 and touching it on top of these, my R85 is going to lighten that R85. Just because of the nature of the ink. My lighter colors will take out the intensity of my darker colors. That's one of the tricks about Copics. If you wanted to add in some more, you could to create a softer blend. Again, I'm not working on perfect here, I'm just trying to get this so you can get the idea. People often tell me this is their favorite technique because it's so relaxing. It is time consuming, especially with a huge circle like this, but it truly is relaxing. Then I'm just going to focus on this segment back here. And with this really dark color, this is where it might, on this area back here where I'm going to have my darker shading, maybe my heavy hand might be a little better, but it's going to be easier for me to blend if I have a little softer hand right up here, which is something I have to think about. Then I'm going to take my R85 and I'm going to go over that line. I'm going to work on softening that. Now remember, my R85 is going to naturally lighten when it touches these R89 dots. It's going to lighten them just because of the nature of the Copic marker. The lighter colors will lighten those darker colors when you put it on them. And then you can make this blend as smooth or as open and dotty as you like to. But truly, pointillism is just about, is completely about coloring with dots. All you use to color your image is dots. And that's a technique, this is a technique that's often used with Copic markers for backgrounds, for shading, highlighting. It's a great technique and definitely one you're going to want to add to your arsenal. So there you go.